I say to America, how dare us? How dare us celebrate the 4th as though nothing is wrong. Frederick Douglass began with the recognition that the birthday of your national independence and of your political freedom, it was, as he said, not my independence. And that certainly he had had little political freedom of his own to celebrate. He asked the question, what to the slave is the 4th of July? The blessings in which you this day rejoice are not enjoyed in common. The rich inheritance of justice, liberty, prosperity, and independence bequeathed by your fathers is shared by you and not by me. This 4th of July is yours, not mine. You may rejoice, but I mourn. You boast of your love of liberty, your superior civilization, and your pure Christianity, while the whole political power of the nation is solemnly pledged to support and perpetrate the enslavement of 3 million of your countrymen. You glory in your refinement and your universal education, and yet you maintain a system as barbarous and dreadful as ever stained the character of a nation. What to the American slave is your 4th of July? I answer, a day that reveals to him more than all other days in the year the gross injustice and cruelty to which he is a constant victim. To him, your celebration is sham, your boasted liberty and unholy license, your national greatness, swelling vanity, your sound of rejoicing are empty and heartless, your denunciation of tyrant, brass-fronted impudence, your shout of liberty and equality, hollow mockery, your prayers and hymns, your service and thanksgiving, with all of your religious parade and solemnity, are to him mere bombast, fraud, deception, impiety, hypocrisy, a thin veil to cover up crimes which would disgrace a nation of savages. I want to stand in the spirit of Douglass and ask the question, what to the immigrant and to people of color is the 4th of July? How dare us act as if all is well? How dare us engage in our normal routines? How dare us take a vacation from our legitimate critique? How dare us, with attacks on voting rights of people of color like we haven't seen since Jim Crow, with the Supreme Court legitimizing discrimination as long as it happens under the scheme of partisanism, with Latino children and women and men and families in cages with 140 million poor and low-wealth people in this country. How dare us think a parade can cover this over? How dare us think that pomp and circumstance can hide the injustices that are painfully penetrating the lives of people? So the truth is, we cannot celebrate this nation's liberty without an honest accounting of those who have not been free in this land. For people of color, the rights guaranteed by our Constitution have been much more a hope and a promise than a lived reality. If the promise of a more perfect union is a through line in our history, so too is the reality of white supremacy and the need to genocide some people, the need to enslave some people, and the need to exclude some people and immigrants. Anyone who wants to go back to the imagined greatness of the past better be careful how far you go back, because you just might be going back to the future. Even if President Trump is considered white today, he would do well to remember that the founders did not include the German Trumps in their imagination of whiteness. And one question for the nation, though, is how and why do we keep finding ourselves in this moment? Our nation too often has attempted to cover up, parade up, celebrate up, rather than face up and repent and truly exorcise the demons of racism and hate from our nation's body politic. And oh yes, I say it plain. America never was America to me, and yet I swear this oath that America will be. We will be. We will make America be the place of one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will make freedom real. We will make independence real. We will make justice real. We will make love real. We will make the beloved community real. Not by hiding, but by telling the truth and standing up in our time and refusing to ever back up.